Robo here with the new best thing in farming and friends, hay bales. Now there is still no question that chocolate milk is still better than hay. You just can't make enough hay bales fast enough to get rich as fast as you can with chocolate milk. Even with round bales you would need about 5 bales to equal 1 gallon of chocolate milk. But baling does add another level of enjoyment for some farmers to appreciate. So here are some ways to make it a little easier and faster starting out. But before we dive in, please hit that like button. It is the best way to support myself and the channel. Alright, let's get into it. Most people were surprised by the new licensing system. And by now most everyone has figured out how to clear out tasks for XP and get your licenses. So I will just briefly cover it and then show you a couple of ways to speed up getting your task cleared with square bales. The new goals you will need to complete for XP are in the same spot the bonds were under the farm button at the top. Once you click it, just check into the farming goal section. This is where you will unlock different licenses. We have 2 main ones for hay, the baling license and the round bale license. To do baling, you have to have at least the main baling license. The baling license lets you harvest wheat or oats, which will go into the harvester. But they will leave the hay behind in rows, so you can make hay bales. To get it, you will just complete the tasks assigned until you have enough XP. Unlocking the round bales license lets you move up to round bales, which sell for a lot more money. I currently have the square bale license unlocked. Once you have your license, you can get the square baler in the vehicle shop for 180,000 coins. You can also get the square bale stacker for 150,000 coins. That is if you have the coins. If not, I will show you a trick to pick them up for just 37,000 coins. You can use either wheat or oat to make hay. I tried both and didn't notice any difference, other than oats take longer and sell for more after harvested. The hay was the same. Since wheat grows extremely fast and is cheap, I went with wheat. From here it's business as usual. Plant, harvest, bale and sell. I wouldn't really worry about what the prices for selling square bales are, unless you are really trying to maximize profit. The reason is, when you harvest the wheat or oats, you still have it to sell. This ensures all your seed purchases are covered. After you get the license and equipment, hay is just extra money, 1,200 to 1,500 coins per bale. Just keep an eye on your goals, so you can make sure you are completing them. You must do this for XP, which will get you round bales or whatever other license you do not have under the new system. Square bales are slow, no doubt about it. One of the reasons is that the balers, both square and round, have a speed limit set on them of 30. The balers are the only towed pieces of equipment with a speed set on them. This means, even if you have a faster tractor than 30, you will still be limited in speed by the balers. So here are a couple of ways to make the process a little easier, and maybe a little faster. To get the round bale license, there are a couple of common tasks to complete for XP, which are eat 300 hay tiles with baler equipment, produce 20 hay bales with baler equipment, and collect 15 hay bales with a stacker. There are others, but these are the most common ones that I came across. So this is where you must strategize a little bit. Knowing what the common tasks are will be a help in preparing for the next round of tasks without extra work. Eat 300 hay tiles with baler equipment. Only eat what you need, save the rest. Now, if you have more than 300 tiles in your fields, it is okay to plant more than the 300 required for the task of eating tiles. Just leave an extra 200 to 300 tiles empty in case you have a plant seed task along with the common tasks. This will let you complete all the tasks a little faster. Now, when you harvest, do not harvest more than the required amount of tiles for the eat tiles task. If you accidentally harvest it all, you can always leave it on the ground until the tasks are reset. But you may accidentally plow the extra hay over. Produce 20 hay bales. With baler equipment, only eating what you need will give you the bales you need. This task will happen when you are completing the eat tiles task. Make sure you do not bale more than the 300 tiles required to produce your 20 bales. Collect 15 hay bales. With a bale stacker machine, collect only the 15 bales required. You will have some extra bales left over from the baling stage anyway. So leave your extra bales to use for bale collection tasks. Okay, onto a hack to get those extra bales of hay off the field and in a pile for quicker collection when needed. The collection task requires you to use the stacker to get your XP, which only holds about 20 bales. Once you load it and sell the bales, you can't load any more bales until the tasks reset, unless you don't mind the extra work of making more bales next time. A better way to get the bales out of the way and in a pile to use later is to use an auto trailer to pick up extra bales. Then you can pull the stacker into the middle of the pile and start loading what you need for the tasks. Remember, the stacker must be used to collect the 15 bales to get your XP. The square bale stacker does not hold many hay bales, maybe 20, so you always are rushing down to empty it. Using the auto trailer lets you pick up the hay quickly. You can also store the trailer with the bales on it to clean up the farm even more. One auto trailer holds 12 bales. You can also use the trailer to quickly sell bales if you want. It is faster because it tows much faster than the stacker, and it is faster to load. Alright, there are some ways to get your XP faster and easier. Consider subscribing. You should also check out these other videos to your right. YouTube knows you will enjoy them as well.